Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you all to take your seats as the guests of honor will be entering the ballroom shortly. Announcing the arrival of Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Mustafa Mohamad, Minister in the Prime Minister's Department for Economy, accompanied by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Jeffrey Chia, Founder and Chairman of the Sunway Group. Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Mustafa Mohamad, Minister in the Prime Minister's Department for Economy, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Dr. Jeffrey Chia, Founder and Chairman of the Sunway Group and Chair of the Malaysian chapter of the UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and Salam Ramadan. My name is Karen Chand, and on behalf of SDSN Malaysia and the Sunway Group, I welcome you all to the inaugural National Solutions Forum. All of you here at the ballroom of the Sunway Resort Hotel, as well as the thousands who are tuning in remotely to the forum's live stream. May I invite you to turn your attention for a moment to the screens in front of the room and beside you for some forum etiquette. The National Solutions Forum, or NSF, is the Malaysian iteration of the Global Solutions Forum that has now seen 3 annual events. The first GSF was held in New York in September 2019 in conjunction with the UN General Assembly. SDSN Malaysia was one of the 10 global SDSN networks that was selected to present a solution at the GSF on sustainable cities, the Sunway City model. Today, at the NSF, we will hear 9 Malaysian solutions shortlisted from 39 submissions that we received that innovatively address sustainable development challenges. Out of the 9 solutions, our very esteemed panel of judges will select the best one today. Allow me to introduce this diverse and very distinguished panel of judges. Tan Sri Wahid Omar, the Chairman of Bursa Malaysia, Datuk Zunika Muhammad, Deputy Director General for Policy of the Economic Planning Unit, Dr. Nagulendran, Deputy Secretary General for Planning and Culture of Science of the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, and Puan Rafiza Ghazali, the CEO of Cradle Fund. The shortlisting and judging process will also be observed by BDO Malaysia as independent scrutineer. It is now my pleasure to invite a man who has been a constant source of support and encouragement to the Sustainable Development Solutions Network Malaysia chapter, as well as a committed leader to advancing the Sustainable Development Goals in Malaysia. He is none other than Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Mustapa Mohamad. Let us put our hands together to welcome Datuk Sri to deliver the opening address.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri, for that opening address. I would now like to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Mustapa Mohamad and Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Dr. Jeffrey Chia, accompanied by Professor Wu Wing Tai and Mr. Ong Pang Yen, as well as members of the media, for a press conference at Arena 4 on this level. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the section we have all been waiting for, the presentations by our finalists. We have in this room a significant number of investors and venture capitalists, as well as other stakeholder organizations that have come today to listen to these presentations and connect with the presenters to explore future scale-up opportunities. First up, please welcome Chan Wei Sheng and Kristen Lau from Connect Ed.
Okay.
Mic check, check.
Mic check. Okay.
This position okay? Yeah.
So you want to come this side?
Yeah.
Or in the middle? It'll
The slides
cover.
will be projected here also? Oh.
If you're not there. Oh, but we'll refer to the slide, right?
Yeah, slides here. So not behind us, right? Okay, cool. Okay, thanks.
Then how do we tell them, like on the left side, then they need to turn the... Oh, because they have it there. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Then stand here, nearer a bit.
Right in the middle. In the middle a bit. I think this way. This way. Sure. You stand here. I'll stand behind you.
I stand here?
Here.
Here,
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Then we switch. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I start first? Yeah. Mic check. 1, 2.
You can then present.
Present, yeah.
I think to the left a bit, right? So then you...
Yeah. Okay, so here is a simple flow chart showing how Connect Ed drives our impact. So on the left-hand side of the slide, you can see the way we kickstart our impact is through our fundraising and device collection initiatives. Now, based on the collected devices, they're just like this way, okay. So based on the collected devices, we then need to make a decision on whether the devices are in good condition or in poor condition. So let's say devices are in good condition. We'll then channel them to our refurbishing partners. Yes, thank you. Refurbishing partners. 1, 2, 3, okay, great. This way, yeah. Refurbishing partners to repair and also make them usable for education purposes. We'll then donate these devices to our B40 beneficiaries for them to attend their online classes and also join us in our organized digital upskilling workshops. Now, on the flip side, if devices are in poor conditions, we will then channel them to our e-waste recyclers to recycle it and also ethically dispose of it. So all in all, this whole journey drives our impact and key results. Yeah, you can go? Yeah. Mic check. Yeah. Is my mic already like fully calibrated, or do I still need to? Can? Okay, thanks. Keep talking, okay. Yeah, sure. It's a bit echoey. Not sure whether that's the case. Oh, it's just really the acoustics, right? Of the hall, okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll present this one, yeah. So far, we have partnered with over 13 schools across Klang Valley and beyond. So on the left-hand side of the slide, you can see these are some examples of school partners that we are in touch with. And on the right-hand side, essentially from our school partners, we will then need to select our student beneficiaries. And we do so through a 2-stage screening process. Now, the first stage is where we get students to fill up an application form to indicate their household income and also answer several behavioral questions to test.
Testing. Oh, no, it's mine. Sorry.
Let's practice the switch.
Sure.
All in all, this drives our impact and key results.
Now let's dive deeper into our fundraising and device collection initiatives, where these two initiatives can be broken down into 4 main channels. So our first initiative is our general fundraising campaigns, where we organize multiple initiatives to meet our yearly fundraising targets. As for our second channel, we have peer-to-peer programs, where we rally public volunteers to help us, to help run campaigns for us, to help us collect funds, and also second-hand device collections. And our third channel is our CSR partnerships, where we have worked with multiple corporates on CSR projects, and we have also found that corporates generally have large capacity to provide funding and also second-hand offices. Thank you. Okay, so good? Okay, I'll stand here.
Yeah, I think middle.
Middle here.
Yeah, then we switch.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah,
Need
can,
to load around.
can.
Okay. No, no.
Do you think this is too near or should it? It's good? Okay. Yep. Right.
Mm. Yep.
Y- Got it. Got it. Yeah. Understood.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Got it. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Thank you, Wei Xing and Kristen. Judges, you can now pose your question to the presenters.
Oh.
The judges might ask you a question, so you
Yep.
just need to stay to answer that, and then you can. Thank you, Wei Xing and Kristen. Next, please welcome Rukith Anak Jampong, or fondly known as Uncle Keith, from the Sarawak Dayak Iban Association.
No. Tak ada. Yeah, I have to. Okay, that's right. Can I start here? All right. Do you know that in Sarawak, in Kuching City, there are people who live among the dead? Why? Because they built their houses on the land dedicated for dead bodies. Hello dan selamat pagi. Nama saya Rukith dari Persatuan Dayak Iban Sarawak. And today I will talk about our project with the community who live together with the dead Kampong Cawan in Kuching. Our solution is to create a space for women and men to do collective work and for the children to improve in their education. Let us understand a bit about who these people are. I will not say more. I just want to. All right, let's go through the slide. I think I have it all here. Sorry, I'll keep the rest for this afternoon. Yeah. I will start by standing here, and after that I have to, because my note will be here. So I will stand up here and read from the rostrum. Yeah.
you, Uncle Keith.
Okay.
Judges, you can now pose your question to the presenter. Thank you. Next, we have Cray Chong from Powered by Rise.
Hello, hello. Hello, okay. So, I cannot see it. I had to be here. Yeah, okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Cray Chong. I'm the founder of Power by Rise, where for Power by Rise, we provide a low-cost electrical vehicle charging station for the community. And part of our experience here, where our company established in 2019, and me, myself, personally, I have the experience in the electrical engineering, with the part of project we done, including water treatment plant, battleships, Malaysia battleship maintenance, UOB bank. Yeah, there's a problem clicking. Okay, so this is part of our team, where we are coming from a team from different expertise. Okay. Yeah, should be no problem. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Oh, speak slower. Okay, okay. Speak slower. I afraid cannot finish in time. Speak slower. Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Cray Chong. I'm the founder of Power by Rise, where we provide the low-cost electrical vehicle charging station for the community. This one. Okay, I get it. Yeah. There is some revision on the slide. I don't know if they can do it. You see the EST 2019, it ran away after it come in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the rest will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I settle. Yeah, let me go through all my slide. Okay. I need them to change. Yeah. I think there's a very heavy, what do you call it, echo. Oh, okay. settle.
Thank you, Cray. Judges, over to you for your question. Thank you. Next up, please welcome Dr. Nur Hafizo Saidan from University Malaysia, Kelantan. Doctor, you can just look at the, yeah.
So, this one?
Welcoming Dr. Nur Hafizo from University Malaysia, Kelantan. Dr. Nur, please. Wrong slides. Okay.
Hello. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Okay. Just for a while, holding my note. Okay. Terima kasih kerana memilih saya untuk dibentangkan di dalam PSN National Solution Forum 2022. So, pesan daripada Jabatan Kemajuan Orang Asli Negeri Kelantan, sebanyak 750 orang penduduk orang asli di perkampungan orang asli Sungai Rual, Jeli, Kelantan, dan seramai 204 orang ketua isi rumah, dan daripada 204 orang itu, 172 orang adalah miskin tegar. Dan data ini telah menyumbang sebanyak 84% ketua isi rumah tergolong dalam miskin tegar. Hai, nama saya Nur Hafizah Saidan. Saya adalah pensyarah di Fakulti Industri Asas Tani dan juga merupakan fellow bersekutu di dua buah institut, iaitu Institut Penyelidikan dan Pengurusan Kemiskinan, INSPEC, dan juga Institut Penyelidikan Jaminan Makanan dan Pertanian Lestari, IFSA. Berkaitan dengan projek saya yang bertajuk Perusahaan Hasil Cendawan Tiram Kelabu bersama orang asli Sungai Rual, Jeli, Kelantan telah bermula pada tahun 2020, iaitu pada fasa pertama, dan telah mendapat dana daripada APPJM sebanyak RM30,000. Pada fasa yang kedua, telah diteruskan juga dengan dana yang telah diberikan daripada pihak APPJM juga, dan pada fasa pertama kita mempunyai seramai 5 orang peserta dan seterusnya diteruskan dengan pada kedua seramai 20 orang peserta miskin tegar. Saya sangat tertarik dengan falsafah ini, beri dia ikan, engkau memberinya makan untuk sehari. Beri dia memancing ikan, dan engkau memberinya makan untuk selamanya. Bersesuaian dengan projek saya, iaitu Perusahaan Sosial Cendawan Tiram Kelabu di orang asli di Kampung Sungai Rual, Jeli, Kelantan. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Sebab kami sangat tertarik.
Okay. So because need judges and then our a little bit nervous. Okay. So, okay. Sometimes, okay. Ya, sebab masih kekok. Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. So is it okay now? Finish? Yes. Oh, no. Subhatra, I think this is not the final one. 8:33. I have D. Suntik only. That one is saya dah buat amendment hasil.
Okay, let me check again. I'll check again. D, this one, right?
D only, D only.
Bilik suntik?
Change to bilik hasil.
Did you change it?
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay, let me check and see.
Suba, you can change it there directly.
Bilik hasil, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Noor. Judges, your question for Dr. Noor, please. Thank you. The fifth presenter is Seo Chunjia from Life Origin.
So headset? Oh, okay, you have already. Oops. Tak apalah, I buka kat sini je lah.
Boleh ke?
Boleh, boleh.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Seo from Life Origin. Life Origin is a biotech company that produces insect protein, insect oil, and also fertilizers from black soldier fly larvae. It is a fact that the world is actually looking for more sustainable protein sources. It is a fact also that okay. It's a fact that the way that we are farming our food is unsustainable. World foods producers are actively looking for alternative protein source to sustain the growth of our fish farming, poultry, to sustain our poultry and fish farming growing industry. At the same time, the global is actually moving towards reduce of reliance on fossil fuels so that we achieve carbon neutral and also carbon emission to fight against climate change. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is a typical black soldier fly farming process. In Life Origin, we are very selective on selecting the waste to feed to the larvae so that we achieve a stable nutrients for the output of our products. So we produce insect meal, insect oil, and organic fertilizers from the process. Within 3 years of farming experience, we have continuously improved our process and also to make sure that our production is scalable so that, and also we achieve standards along the way. Taking the black soldier fly larvae in a global perspective, the larvae creates enormous, huge positive impacts. Comparing to all the protein source that we are consuming right now, they are using less land, water, and also producing less greenhouse gas emission. At the same time, they produce 10 times more of oil compared to oil palm with the same use of land. Switching the lens to Life Origin in year 2021, we converted 5 tons of waste into 100 kg of insect protein, 80 kg of insect oil, and 500 kg of organic fertilizers within a space of 500 square feet. So we are selling the insect protein and organic fertilizers on online e-commerce platform. But we face an issue that we need to solve before we scaling our production. We have a low usage of insect oil application we have to address with. So Life Origin created the Black Soldier Fly Oil Biodiesel project. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll try to take over the stage. The stage is too big. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll try starting again a few more minutes, 1 minute from here. Taking the black soldier fly in a global context, the black soldier fly creates a huge, enormous impact compared to all the proteins that we are consuming, compared to chicken or beef that we have consumed. The black soldier fly uses less land, water, and also produces less greenhouse emissions. And with the same land of use, they produce 10 times more oil compared to the palm oil. So switching the lens to Life Origin in year 2021, we converted 5 tons of waste into 100 kgs of insect protein, 80 kgs of insect oil, and 500 kgs of organic fertilizers within the space of 500 square feet. So the insect protein and the organic fertilizers were sold as a product on online e-commerce platform. And before that we scale our production, we noticed that there is an issue for us to solve, which is the low usage of oil that we have produced. So Life Origin started the biodiesel project. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Thank you so much, Chunjia.
Thank you.
Judges, over to you for your question to Chunjia.
Hi, yeah. Can I run through my slides to check everything is all correct? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be taking a short 10-minute break before we hear from the next batch of presenters. I'm sure at this stage, there are many of you who are much more curious about the solutions that have just been presented and would like to get in touch with the presenters. Please scan the QR code displayed on the screens to complete a simple form, and your details will be sent to the finalists for them to get in touch with you. Thank you, and see you in 10 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before we resume, may I direct your attention for a moment to the screen, where we would like to invite you to join 2 global opportunities. The first one is to join the UN SDSN as a member of this 1,600-strong global network of knowledge-driven institutions with the common aspiration of enabling sustainable development. The second one is to participate in the SDSN Youth Global Innovation and Impact Awards. You may scan the QR codes that are displayed on the screens now. And now back to the next group of presenters. Please welcome Joshua Lim from BBAG.
Testing. Oh, the controller? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Sorry?
Make sure you have the clicker on your head
Okay.
for you.
Okay, got it, got it. So I'll be also taking this from there, right? Okay. So I can start. So I can just go, right? Right, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joshua, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of BBank. And I'm here today to present to you the smart reusable bag that will change the way we shop forever. Our journey began 2 years ago when my twin brother and I worked together on an assignment to figure out a solution to the growing plastic bag problem. We wanted to work on it because we knew that, frankly, our planet can't take it anymore. And that if this continues, in 10 years' time, it would be a miracle to not find any plastic in the food we eat and the water we drink. And that is why, for the sake of our future generation, we were determined to figure out a solution. So, right in the very beginning, when we first started looking for ideas, we thought plastic alternatives like paper bags and biopolymer bags were the best solution. However, we were shocked to see that when we look at the total environmental impact, they're actually not much better, as they're adding more greenhouse gases and chemicals to our environment. So, to truly solve the plastic bag problem once and for all, plastic alternatives are not the solution. And the perfect solution are reusable bags. And they're the perfect solution because they're durable and it's possible to reuse them hundreds and thousands of times. But currently, there is a huge problem with it. Despite having regulations trying to reduce plastic bag usage for more than a decade, more than 80% of shoppers today still do not use a reusable bag when they shop. And this is simply because there's not enough incentive to motivate them to use it. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, just look around. Okay. Okay, got it. Oh, sway. Oh, okay, okay. So, okay, got it, got it. Okay, understood. Okay. Oh, why same piece? Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. So thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Joshua. Judges, you can now pose your question to Joshua, and Joel will be joining him for this.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Next up,
Okay, great.
please join me in welcoming Dr. Sai Chong Ye from Ever AI Technologies.
Cannot.
Hello, hello.
Oh, okay, it's clear.
Dr. Sai.
Testing. Testing.
Yep, you can go ahead.
Is it on? Is the sound on?
Yes.
It's on, right?
Yes.
Test. Oh, but like if I said I can't really hear.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Sai from Ever AI Technologies, and today I am excited to share to you about our flood forecasting system with artificial intelligence. Is the echo okay? Okay. Okay, so we go to the next slide. 6.1 billion. Yeah.
You got to project your voice because
Huh?
it's very soft.
Louder, eh?
Yeah,
Like how loud? As loud as I can.
But you don't have to sing on the
Okay. Huh. I see. They will like, I mean, turn up and down. Okay. So, huh? Oh, okay. I cannot go back to. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Sai from Ever AI Technologies, and today I'm excited to share with you about our flood forecasting system with artificial intelligence. 6.1 billion ringgit is the total amount of losses that we have suffered due to the flood event that happened in 2021.
Talk to the people at that table.
More than 60,000 people have to evacuate their home, and some of them were stranded. Some of them were stranded in their house. No sound. Waiting for to evacuate them without food and electricity for 3 days. 54 people have lost their life due to the flood and recorded a highest number of casualties in the history of Malaysia.
Tell them what it is. Don't read your slides. Try not to read your slides.
Yeah, because there's slide there also. Okay. 33% of the losses actually come from public assets.
Make eye contact.
And the private houses and private vehicles are actually the second largest losses.
Yeah. Now talk to the people in the front. Talk to Karen.
The worst hit areas are Klang Valley and Pahang, and Selangor actually recorded the highest amount of economic losses due to the flood.
And now your hand gestures make it 10 times bigger. Yeah. Yeah. Just try to make it 10 times.
Okay. Why are these happening? So why are these happening? There is no real-time prediction that can accurately predict and tell us why and when the flood is going to happen. Using what we call today as a flood risk map, we can identify the area where there are higher risks and prone to flood, but it doesn't tell us when the flood is going to happen. We propose to you our solution using Ever AI. And our solution, by combining the data from Meteorological Department of Malaysia, can accurately predict and pinpoint when and where the flood event is going to happen. This is a sample. Our app also have the function where the public can call for help. Okay, and our solution is unique in the sense that, and then this is the benefits of our solution. Risk.
I think you are quite good in the sense you have tested your voice. Can you test all your slides now?
Okay. And this is our call to action and ending. So,
remember to talk to people. They want to know you. So look at them when you speak. They can see the slides already.
okay. Yeah.
Suggestion, it can be even bigger. It's a big hall.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sai. And now, judges, over to you for your question to Dr. Sai. So they might ask you a question, and then you just stay on and answer their question. And then I will say, thank you very much, Dr. Sai. It will just be one question. They only ask one question.
Okay. And then after the question.
I will say thank you very much. And next up, we have Tan Pei Ching from Warming Up.
Hello everyone, I'm Pei Chin from Roaming Out, a social enterprise based in Kuching, Sarawak. So today I'm going to present to you about a heuristic approach on education upcycling outreach program for rural children in Sarawak. So basically it's an environmental education. Look at, our judges is here. Okay. So it's basically an environmental education program for the rural children by using a series of engagements, books, upcycling workshops, activities, and at the end of the programs, the rural children will get the chance to showcase their upcycled products through a series of mini carnivals.
Is there an issue with the clicker?
It's a bit hard to, I'm practicing for clicking it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the community is basically coming from Bengor Dam in Padawan, Sarawak. So there are Bidayu communities. At the Bengor Dam there are 3 villages, Kampong Sting, Kampong Nyago, and Muk Ayuns. And in order to arrive these 3 villages, we actually need to arrive around 20 minutes of the boat ride. So it's truly an isolated area from the nearby village. So for this isolated village, actually there are so much in Sarawak, Malaysia, and also the world. Actually, they're facing the issue of the proper waste management, whereby they have no options. The only thing they can do for their waste, especially like plastics waste, is only to do the open burnings or just throw off at the jungle site. So this actually is causing the environmental issue as well as the health. Yeah, can really. I'm practicing this one. Clicking.
You were teaching, you're telling the story to kids.
You don't have to point here, no? The clicker is actually connected there.
Yeah, but when I'm clicking, it's like also hard.
You use your hand.
Yeah.
Use 2 fingers there.
Can right?
Can?
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
The thing is, you need to press in part. Just press once and it will go.
Okay.
Yeah? Try to go back and forth just a few times. Just try it.
Can see my expression. I can.
Just practice a few times so you're confident. Go back.
The back is more hard, right?
There is like a round, like a sensor there, right? Like a bump. Maybe you have to press exactly on that little bump.
Yeah.
Very hard when you press.
Maybe I try to. Forward still okay lah. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Judges here. Okay.
Thank you, Pei Ching. Judges, you may now pose your question to Ms. Pei Ching. Thank you very much. Last but certainly not least, please welcome Mr. Sultano Reza from Click and Care.
It's already on, right? It was sometime in August 2020 when Mr. Alim, a migrant worker from Bangladesh, wanted to go back home buying a ticket with 1,000 ringgit. But suddenly he came across Click and Care on Facebook. He paid 30 ringgit to see an ENT specialist, and his problem was resolved, and he staged back. Now he can send money back home. Ladies and gentlemen, Click and Care is an online platform for migrants' health care. There are about 2.3 million migrant workers in Malaysia. These are documented, but there are also undocumented, which is we don't know the numbers. The main problem with them is the language. They cannot explain their problem to the doctors, so the diagnosis is not correct always. On top of that, the cost is higher for foreign workers, and there are a lot of undocumented workers, as I mentioned, and on top of that, they have time for travel and leave and etc. So what we have done, we have developed a platform where the native doctors can come across and help them to solve their problem at any time, anywhere, irrespective of their legal status. So I'll just proceed with, is it okay? Look. Okay, 360. I mean 180. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. So there are a lot of telemedicine service provider in Malaysia, and it's very positive that pandemic has given the growth positively here. So we want to take that leverage, and we are the only player focusing on the migrant workers and the language issues of the workers. Thank you very much. I just. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sultanur. Esteemed judges, you may now direct your question to Mr. Sultanur. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have heard from all 9 finalists. And once again, please feel free to scan the QR code that's displayed on the screens now to complete a simple form if you wish to connect with any of the finalists. I would now like to invite Professor Khairuddin Arua to talk about a fascinating solution that is being developed at Sunway University using technology to capture and store carbon. Professor Khairuddin, the floor is yours.
shuts down and I can't compete. My body's shaking and I'm scared to say just how I feel. Gotta turn on that noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, as if you won't listen, I might just have to go.
Or two when they erupt. It's not aerosols, these tiny particles and gases. What's causing global warming? It's not the sun, which hasn't changed much since 1850. It's not volcanoes, which cool the earth for a year or two when they erupt. It's not aerosols. These tiny particles and gases in pollution reduce warming as they cause clouds to reflect more of the sun's energy back to space. It's not changes in land use. The conversion of dark forest to paler pasture, which reflects more of the sun's light, has had a modest cooling effect. Is it ozone pollution? Increases in the lower atmosphere from human activity warm things a bit. Yes, it's greenhouse gases. Rising concentrations of greenhouse gases as a result of human activity are by far the biggest cause. When we compare human factors and natural factors, it's clear who's responsible for global warming.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Khairuddin Arua from Sunway University to talk about a fascinating solution that is being developed at Sunway University using technology to capture, utilize, and store carbon. Professor Khairuddin, the floor is yours.
What's causing global warming? It's not the sun, which hasn't changed much since 1850. It's not volcanoes, which cool the earth for a year or two when they erupt.
I think maybe at the Rosum, I think it's better.
Okay, then we don't need to mic you up with the headset.
Well, which is because sometimes I may move the sound.
Because if you move around, then we just mic you up with the headset.
Okay.
But if you just want to be here for the washroom, then
Maybe better I move also.
You'll be moving.
Better, I think. Yeah.
Okay, can we test your mic? We'll mic you up.
Okay.
What's causing global warming?
Hello. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. But does it move? I think. Hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think it's better. Yeah, it's okay. So it doesn't fall down, huh? Okay. Thanks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. I think.
He wants to get some levels from you. Just maybe you want to see what's in your presentation.
Oh, okay. Ask him to start. The presentation is on here. Can you? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer for giving me this opportunity to share some of our work at Sunway University. Is it okay, the sound?
Okay.
It looks, oh. Repeat, okay, yeah. So today I would like to share with you some of the work that we do at our center, the Research Center for CO2 Capture and Utilization in Sunway University. So it's about carbon dioxide capture and utilization, which I believe that it is one of the solutions to achieve net zero in the future. So why CO2 capture and utilization is important?
It's not the sun, which hasn't changed much since 1850. It's not volcanoes, which cool the earth for a year or two when they erupt. It's not aerosols. These tiny particles and gases in pollution reduce warming as they cause clouds to reflect more of the sun's energy back to space. It's not changes in land use. The conversion of dark forest to paler pasture, which reflects more of the sun's light, has had a modest cooling effect. Is it ozone pollution? Increases in the lower atmosphere from human activity warm things a bit. Yes, it's greenhouse gases. Rising concentrations of greenhouse gases as a result of human activity are by far the biggest cause. When we compare human factors and natural factors, it's clear who's responsible for global warming.
Solutions Network. The SDSN was set up in 2012 under the auspices of the UN Secretary-General to mobilize global scientific expertise to promote practical solutions for sustainable development.
Today, we make a stand to voice our hope
that one day we will make the world a better place.
To better it ourselves and for our children's future.
We will be devoted to peace.
United not by our color or beliefs, but by our humanity.
To create a world with...
The world is perched on a cliff. Either we leap to safety or we plummet into an abyss. I'm here in Malaysia's first ever green integrated township to meet with Tan Sri Dr. Jeffrey Chaya and to see. The youth of today are always in search of extremes, but it's by maintaining balance that we truly find happiness. Which is why I'm here in Iskandar, Malaysia, to meet with a man that's taken balance to the extreme. By maintaining 40% of local flora and fauna, Sunway has ensured a beneficial harmony between natural surroundings and nurturing experiences. That's true.
Hi, Nick.
You've done it again. I mean, what inspires you? This place is beautiful.
Well, Nick, education is the best way.
Today, we're talking about sustainable development. This is a crucial concept. I think it's crucial for the world. But what does it mean? I think our starting point has to be how crowded our world is today. We're 7.2 billion people. Billions more people are likely.
If we look at the brand as a person, it really is about understanding the heartbeat and the philosophy behind that person or that organization. We have 3 core values, which is humility, integrity, and excellence. I think these are the values that have held through and done well for us for the past 40 over years. Brands need to be authentic, and it is also very important to have a clear vision.
Hai, saya Adam.
Hai, saya Nat.
Hai, saya Roh. Selama 9 minggu saya join program Sunway Seed, iaitu program pertanian di sekolah. Aktiviti yang kami telah...
Time for humanity is running out. From global weather phenomena to local natural disasters, we're witnessing climate change approaching a point of no return. Following the latest IPCC climate change report in 2021, the United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres called the situation a code red for humanity with irrefutable evidence.
Now, scientists have estimated that the planet can at most accommodate or handle another 400 billion tons of accumulation of carbon dioxide. Now, if we have more than 20 tons surplus in the atmosphere unabsorbed, we have less than 20 years before the planet reaches its tipping point in terms of climate change. To put it in perspective, our planet Earth can naturally absorb about 18 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually. The industrialized world today is emitting almost 40 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually. So you have surplus carbon dioxide that is...
We don't see ESG as a mere disclosure framework with numbers, but we see ESG as a...
Hello everyone, I'm Eleanor from Sunway iLabs. Do you know what hydroponic systems are? Hydroponics is a way to grow plants in nutrient-rich solutions without soil. Compare
Sustainability has always been at the heart of all we do at Sunway. It is embedded into our very DNA, culture, and nature. As a conglomerate deeply committed to advancing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, Sunway's ethos is always doing well by doing good. Sunway's Board Sustainability Committee, with the support of a dedicated sustainability unit and the Jeffrey Sachs Centre on Sustainable Development, continuously align to our commitments with our ESG targets as part of the corporate.
Welcome to Sunway Resort Hotel and Spa. For your safety and comfort, please allow us to share some important information with you. We're now at the Grand Lagoon Ballroom on level 15. Restrooms are located as shown.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey Sachs. I'm really thrilled to be invited to be part of this National Solutions Forum. And let me congratulate all of the people that made this forum possible. First, the Sunway Group and my colleagues at SDSN Malaysia. I'm so proud of your work and so thrilled to see the results of this National Solutions Forum with the tremendous projects of the finalists that you've just seen. I've had the chance to look at the projects and to learn about them, and your projects are innovative. I can't wait to champion your projects worldwide to say, look at the great things happening in Malaysia. Let's make sure they happen all over the world. Thank you so much for letting me join you today, and congratulations.
Di rumah, tak payah ke mana-mana sehingga rasa betul-betul sihat. Janganlah kita bersikap pentingkan diri sendiri. Berjalan ke sana, ke sini, ke sana, ke sini. Rayakan sebulan. Saya Mimi Wala mengucapkan Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Maaf zahir dan batin.
Bulan puasa telah pun berlalu. Tapi jangan dilupakan nilai-nilai positif yang kita telah amalkan. Istiqamahlah terus. Saya, Muhammad Rizwan Haji Daulah, Riz, mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Maaf zahir dan batin.
Terus dengar KLFM.
Syukurnya Syawal.